Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we explore You'll See It When You Believe It by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, a transformative book that guides readers on a journey to finding their true selves. This insightful work encourages readers to achieve harmony with themselves, those around them, and the universe, proposing that personal transformation can lead to profound inner peace and the realization of one's greatest dreams. Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, a renowned motivational speaker, psychotherapist, and author of the best-selling book Your Erroneous Zones, brings his extensive experience and empathetic voice to this guide. With over 35 million copies sold of his first book, Dr. Dyer continues to impact lives with his wisdom. This book is ideal for anyone seeking to improve themselves, discover inner peace, and understand their place in the cosmos. Tune in as we delve into the principles that promise to guide you in transforming your outlook and ultimately your life. You'll see it when you believe it, the way to your personal transformation. Introduction. Find happiness within, a guide to internal transformation. Are you seeking a deeper sense of happiness, health, or fulfillment in your life? For many, the instinctive approach involves external changes, hitting the gym for better health or switching jobs for greater happiness. However, these methods often miss the mark on delivering the fundamental transformations we crave. True transformation stems from within, especially from the ways we process thoughts and perceive the universe. It's not about the external pursuit, but about nurturing an internal revolution. This change in perspective is crucial. It's like switching the source of gravity in your life from the world around you to the core of your being. This guide unravels the essence of true self-transformation by exploring key life changes and mental shifts. You'll discover how releasing the grip on the tangible, like possessions or societal roles, actually increases your control over life. It's about understanding that the universe isn't just a place, but more like a vast interconnected symphony where everything you do contributes to its harmony. You'll also explore the power of forgiveness and see how letting go of past grievances can empower you, not weaken you. Ever felt like life is remote controlled by unseen forces? You'll find out how much of your destiny you can actually command once you stop looking outward and start digging deep. Lastly, we unveil the profound truth that there are no coincidences. Every moment and encounter holds significance, waiting to be understood from a new, inward-looking perspective. Embrace these insights to embark on a journey of personal revolution, where the change isn't just seen, it's deeply felt and infinitely empowering. Part 1. Discover the unseen, 99% of your being. At some point, nearly everyone craves positive change in their lives, whether it's better health, increased productivity, or deeper personal insights. Often, the first impulse is to change something external, particularly our physical bodies. We diet, we hit the gym, thinking these physical changes will catalyze the transformation we seek. Yet, this approach overlooks an immense and powerful part of who we are. It's not our physical form, but rather something far greater, something that can't be touched or seen, our mind. Consider this radical idea. Your physical body represents just 1% of your entire being. Yes, it's the part we can see and measure, the aspect that reflects in the mirror. But if we were merely our bodies, wouldn't all human experiences be virtually identical, dictated solely by biological processes? The truth is, a staggering 99% of who we are is beyond the physical. This vast expanse includes our thoughts, feelings, and higher consciousness, not perceivable with the senses, but incredibly real and potent. This is where the potential for real transformation lies. To truly transform, one must shift focus from the physical to the mental and emotional planes. Here in this expansive space, there are no limits. Think about it. Your physical capabilities are bounded, No matter how much you train, you can only lift so much weight. But your mind, it knows no such boundaries. You can expand, evolve, and transform it endlessly. Realizing this opens a profound freedom, the understanding that you hold the ultimate power to transform yourself. There are no external limitations, only the ones we impose on our minds. Embrace this wisdom, and you command the true essence of transformation, steering your own course with no barriers. Part 2. Harnessing the power of thought to shape your reality. From your fondest childhood recollections to your grandest future aspirations, everything lives as thoughts and images within your mind. These mental constructs define you and direct your actions. Recognizing and harnessing this power can transform these ethereal thoughts into tangible realities. The process begins with a fundamental realization. Each action you take originates from a thought. Your behaviors and outcomes are direct reflections of your mental landscape. Thus, by focusing on what you truly want, you shape your future. Imagine public speaking. If you perpetually think of yourself as timid and uneasy, these thoughts likely manifest into a real fear of speaking before an audience. Conversely, picturing yourself as a confident and compelling speaker can actually foster those qualities in your real-life interactions. Moreover, everything required to actualize your dreams exists in this moment, in this reality. The trick is to recognize that the life you dream of isn't far-fetched or situated in a distant fantasy. All the pieces are here. It's up to you to assemble them creatively in your current environment. The critical step is transitioning from passive dreaming to active will. Willingness, not just mere persistence, is the key. It involves a readiness to do whatever it takes, whether relocating, changing careers, or reassessing relationships. Your willingness to commit to and act on your visions determines your success. Lastly, embrace the mindset that there's no real failure, only progression towards your goals. Each attempt, regardless of outcome, is a step closer to making your dream a reality. Failure only arises from unwillingness to try. By nurturing your thoughts and aligning them with actionable will, you can sculpt the life of your dreams, one thought at a time. Remember, the fabric of your reality is woven with the threads of your thoughts. Tend them wisely. Part 3. Embracing the oneness of the universe. Have you noticed how many historical documentaries focus on war? It seems to be a grim but frequent highlight of human history. But why is conflict so pervasive? It often stems from a common misconception, the belief in our individual separateness, which drives us to pursue selfish goals at the expense of others. Yet there exists a transformative perspective, the understanding that we are all interconnected parts of a larger whole. This isn't just philosophical speak, it's a principle mirrored in the very fabric of our existence. Consider how your body operates. It's a bustling community of trillions of bacteria, each residing in different parts like the intestines, eyelids, or toenails. Despite their diversity and seeming independence, these microorganisms collectively enable your survival. They are disparate yet integral parts of a unified entity, you. This analogy extends beyond our physiological makeup to encompass the entire universe. Just as our bacteria are parts of us, we and every other entity are parts of the vast universe. Most of these connections are invisible, much like the bacteria in our bodies, yet they are indisputably there, linking us in profound unity. Realizing this interconnectivity sheds light on the importance of harmonious existence. Our cells work in concert, supporting the body's health. When some cells defect, as in the case of cancer, they endanger the whole organism. Similarly, when we live in disharmony, driven by perceived separateness, we jeopardize the well-being of our global community. Adopting a mindset of universal oneness alters our approach to life and relationships. It encourages us to act not from a place of division, but from a recognition of our shared essence. Harmony in our actions and attitudes isn't just a lofty ideal. It's a practical strategy for health and happiness, reflecting the fundamental truth of our interconnected reality. Working together, rather than in opposition, is imperative, as the health of each individual contributes to the health of the whole. Embrace this interconnectedness and watch how peace and cooperation naturally emerge, creating a healthier, more unified world. Part 4. Embrace abundance to live without limits. How many of us can claim that we're truly spending our days engaged in work we love? Unfortunately, the reality for most is far from this ideal. Instead, many find themselves in roles that impose countless restrictions: what to wear, when to work, and where to work. Why do we accept these limitations? The root cause is a pervasive scarcity mentality, a focus dominated by what we lack. It's the voice in our heads that says, if only I had more money, more time, or more opportunities, I would be happier. This perception of lack is particularly pronounced with money, compelling us to spend our lives in unfulfilling jobs out of fear of not having enough. This mindset doesn't just keep us from pursuing our passions, it also caps our potential achievements. Remember, our actions are shaped by our thoughts. If we concentrate on our deficits, we inadvertently mold our lives to fit this constricted narrative. So, what's the alternative? It's adopting a mindset of abundance. Believing in abundance means recognizing that the universe and our potential within it is boundless. There are no limits to what we can achieve except those we impose on ourselves. Shifting to this mindset might seem daunting, but there are practical steps you can take. Start by fostering gratitude. Appreciate the energy provided by the sun, the companionship of friends and family, and the simple yet profound gift of life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's abundantly present. By practicing gratitude, you'll soon realize that your life isn't defined by scarcity. You possess everything needed to achieve greatness. Allow this sense of abundance to permeate your thoughts, and watch as the artificial boundaries imposed by scarcity begin to dissolve. Transform your mindset, transform your life, embrace abundance, and live without limits. Part 5. Detachment leads to a more fulfilling life. Looking back on human history, it's clear that those of us in the Western world today enjoy a higher standard of living than perhaps any previous generation. Yet, despite this abundance of wealth, happiness remains elusive for many. Why is this? The issue often lies in our unhealthy attachments, whether to material possessions, people, money, or even our past experiences. These attachments can become so intense that they distort our priorities, leading us to believe that we cannot possibly thrive without these specific objects or individuals in our lives. Such fixation not only detracts from our happiness, but also disrupts our ability to lead genuinely fulfilling lives. To understand the detrimental impact of excessive attachment, consider the natural process of eating. When you consume a piece of lettuce, your body autonomously digests it, extracting nutrients and expelling waste without any conscious effort from you. This process is a part of the effortless flow of nature, efficient, undisturbed, and harmonious. Similar principles apply to the broader mechanics of society and the universe. There's a natural order and flow to how things occur, including the eventual departure of certain aspects of our lives. Our excessive attachments interrupt this flow, creating friction and imbalance by holding on to things meant to pass. The act of letting go doesn't negate the value of what was, but rather, it acknowledges and respects the natural life cycle of all things in the universe. By practicing detachment, we learn to live in alignment with this natural rhythm, leading to a more harmonious existence. Putting this into practice means reducing the focus on accruing what we don't need, and instead, learning to flow with the transitions of life gracefully. This shift not only declutters our physical surroundings but also liberates our mental space, allowing us to engage more deeply with the moments and relationships that truly matter. Part 6. Embrace the flow of life to unlock synchronicity. Imagine reminiscing about an old friend, only for them to give you a call out of the blue the very next day. It might seem like mere coincidence, but could it be something more? Perhaps a deeper, spiritual connection? This is an example of synchronicity, a phenomenon that becomes more frequent when you allow your life to flow naturally. Synchronicity is not merely about coincidences, it's about meaningful connections. It happens when unexpected yet related events occur, such as thinking of someone right before they reach out, experiencing déjà vu, or encountering a person from a recent dream. Understanding synchronicity can be complex, primarily because it involves unseen connections between our thoughts and reality. When instances of synchronicity occur, we often dismiss them as random. However, if we could see these connections as clearly as we see a toy dangling from a string, understanding would come more naturally. Consider the example of a remote controlled car. We accept that the controller and the car are connected through invisible signals. Synchronicity works similarly. Everything is interconnected through unseen forces. Recognizing this interconnectedness transforms our perception of events from mere coincidences to elements of a greater plan. When you accept the idea that the universe is intricately woven with connections and that every event has a purpose, your approach to life shifts. Synchronicity implies that there's no randomness in the universe's flow. This realization can alleviate concerns over things beyond your control, such as social status or material possessions, freeing you to live more fully in the present. Embracing synchronicity and moving with the flow of life doesn't just enrich your understanding of the universe, it enhances your daily experiences, making life's journey more harmonious and connected. Part 7. Forgiveness, the key to unlocking true transformation. If you're on a journey toward personal growth and higher consciousness, an essential step is embracing forgiveness. The act of forgiveness is often overlooked, yet it is a vital element for anyone seeking genuine transformation. Frequently, our instinctive reaction to being wronged is to place blame on others. We might stew in anger or harbor resentment towards those who have hurt us. What do we gain from this? Nothing. Holding on to blame and anger only serves to give others unwarranted control over our emotions and our lives. It shifts our focus away from our goals and personal growth. Moreover, it's important to recognize that even the most painful experiences carry valuable lessons. Each interaction that causes us discomfort has the potential to teach us something about ourselves and the way we interact with the world. By choosing forgiveness over resentment, you allow yourself to let go of negative emotions that cloud your mind and hinder your progress. Yet, forgiveness isn't only about others, it also applies to ourselves. Many of us carry burdens of guilt for past actions that didn't align with our values, from minor lapses like eating an entire bag of chips to more significant regrets. However, wallowing in guilt is just as unproductive as external blame. It traps us in a cycle of negative self-reflection that can lead to repeated mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up, take a moment to forgive yourself. Assess whether your actions reflect your true values and learn from these reflections. Moving forward, focus not on the past mistakes, but on future opportunities. By practicing forgiveness, both towards others and yourself, you clear a path for positive thoughts and actions that align with your transformation goals. Forgiveness lightens your emotional load, making space for new growth and experiences. It frees you to pursue a future where you are not defined by past hurts or regrets, but by the limitless potential of what you can become. Part 8. Implementing Awakening for a Transformative Life. With the foundational understanding of personal transformation in hand, let's explore practical ways to apply these insights in your everyday life, ensuring that your journey of self-discovery and growth is not only conceptual but also actionable. One vital practice is to regularly step beyond your comfort zone. By doing so, you encourage growth and learning. Treat yourself with kindness and view every experience, as well as every thought, as a potential learning opportunity. Regularly express gratitude for who you are and what you have, reinforcing a mindset that you deserve the best in life. Meditation is a powerful tool in this transformative process. Find a quiet space, Close your eyes and focus solely on your breathing. This practice centers your mind, bringing you back to the present moment, the only time that truly exists, and calming any mental turbulence. When your mind is at peace, you're more effective and free to act from a place of inner strength. Worry less, quiet your thoughts, and start trusting your intuition, which often serves as your most reliable guide. Surrender to the universal principles that naturally orchestrate harmony and balance. Additionally, embrace the practice of forgiveness. If you've had conflicts or misunderstandings, consider reaching out to those involved. A simple gesture, such as sending a gift or making a phone call, can mend bridges and foster mutual respect and understanding. Always wish others well, as this not only heals relationships, but also enriches your own spirit. Accept that abundance will flow into your life once you let go and allow things to progress in their natural rhythm. Imagine having a guardian angel or a compassionate observer as part of your consciousness, guiding and watching over you. Lastly, embrace the concept of allowing things to unfold naturally. Remember, you are perfect just as you are. By letting go of forced outcomes and accepting the natural course of life, you align more closely with the universe's rhythm, leading to a more fulfilled and peaceful existence. Final summary. The essence of this book lies in a simple yet profound truth. The universe operates in a perfect and interconnected manner where everything happens for a reason. By understanding and accepting this fundamental concept, you unlock the potential to flow harmoniously with the forces around you. As you align with this universal harmony, you learn the importance of forgiveness and letting go, key components in fostering inner peace and enhancing relationships with others. This practice not only brings you into balance with those around you, but also deepens your connection with your higher consciousness. Embracing these principles paves the way for profound transformation, enabling you to evolve into the very best version of yourself. This transformative journey is not just about personal fulfillment. It's about realizing your place within the grand tapestry of the cosmos and acting in accord with its intrinsic perfection. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.